in post position number 1, ready for his date with Triple Crown Destiny, whatever it may hold for him. Anak Nakal moves into post position number 8. Ready Zeko moves into post position. Outside him, and the final of them all will be Ichabod Crane. All standing beautifully in the starting gate, ready for the 140th Belmont Stakes. And they're off in a 30-year quest for the Triple Crown, and Doterra, wasting no time, is racing to the front, and Kent Desormeaux is going to keep Big Brown not far behind as they move into the clubhouse turn. Tail of Akati has some early speed today. He's right up on the lead now, running in 3rd position. Anak Nakal is surprisingly close. He's now 4th. And Kent Desormeaux now trying to guide his horse off the rail and out of harm's way. He's 3rd, just a bit off the rail now. And it's 2 lengths back. Anak Nakal runs along in 4th position. He's taken to an inviting opening on the inside. A break of 5 lengths back to Macho again, who now runs in 5th. Dennis of Cork is 6th, about 10 lengths from the lead, followed by the maiden Guadalcanal. Ready Zeko lingering at the back of the pack early on. Ichabod Crane trails the field as they make their way around that vast clubhouse turn here at Belmont Park. It's Doterra leading. Tail of Ataki is 2nd, and on the outside, Big Brown. Big Brown is 3rd after an opening half mile in a sensible 48 1/5 seconds. So Kent Desormeaux waits. He waits with Big Brown on the outside 3rd. Anak Nakal just in behind him. And then it's a big chasm about 8 lengths back to Dennis of Cork, who runs along a distant 5th. They're midway down the backstretch run. The leader is still Doterra. Tail of Ataki right there 2nd. Desormeaux waits. Desormeaux waits in 3rd with Big Brown on the outside. 3/4 in 1:12 4/5 seconds. 5 furlongs to go in the 140th Belmont. Anak Nakal remains in 4th position. A break of 5 lengths. Macho again moves into 5th. Ichabod Crane is launching a bit from 6th. Around the far turn, a half mile to go in the Belmont. The leader is still Doterra. Doterra's opening up on the field now. He's opened up a 3-length lead. Tail of Akati is 2nd. Big Brown is 3rd. Kent Desormeaux's asking him, but he's still 3rd. 3 furlongs to go. And in the meantime, it's Doterra who's opening up, and Big Brown is plummeting as the field turns for home in the Belmont Stakes. Doterra's opened up a 5-length lead, and Big Brown has been eased at the top of the stretch. They're coming into the final furlong. Doterra is the leader by 5 lengths here. Dennis of Cork trying to reel him in with 1 furlong to go, and Doterra ducks out. Now he ducks in, desperate for the final 16th of a mile, but he's going to do it here. Here's a shocking wire-to-wire win in the Belmont Stakes at 38 to 1. It is Doterra. He wins by 4 lengths. The Triple Crown will remain vacant once again. Dennis of Cork finishing 2nd and close to 3rd. And very unfortunate, a desultory Big Brown has been eased in this race.
We will get to Doterra's huge monumental upset, but first let's focus in on Big Brown. Eased up right near us here, Jerry, at about the 8th pole from in. Did you see anything?
No, he did get bounced around a little bit going into the first turn. He was a little rank. He threw his head up for Kent Desormeaux, trying to fight him just a little bit, but Kent quickly got him out into the clear by the time he turned down the backside, and he was actually losing ground when he went to the far turn. You could see Kent asking him for a little bit more, and Big Brown wasn't responding. He didn't appear to be visibly in distress as far as lameness when he went by here.
If Kent had sensed that anything was physically wrong, he wouldn't have allowed Big Brown to gallop out from the quarter pole where he eased him all the way to the wire. He would have
no doubt about that.
Big Brown was actually a little rank early in the race. For one of the first times that I've seen, he just appeared to be a little out of sorts, Jerry.
You can see him right there, Kent Desormeaux. Big Brown throw his head up just a little bit, fighting Kent Desormeaux, something he normally doesn't do. He's a very relaxed horse. But quickly, Kent moves him out around number 7, Tail of Akati, into the clear, and that's about it for that instance.
You know, this is obviously going to open up all the discussion about the quarter crack in the left front foot.
An injury that, as was detailed well, could greatly affect performance, not risk life, but greatly affect performance, and we will have to find out if that was the cause.
In a worst-case scenario, Ian McKinley, Rick Dutrow, just so confident that Big Brown was 100%. You heard you heard Rick before the race, the foot's not a problem, man. Not a problem, babe. Not at all. Well, obviously the way Big Brown ran, that might not be the case.
Janine Edwards.
Ken, tell us what happened.
Well, I was empty.
Take us through the race.
He was keen to go on early. I just wanted to assume he slipped again. He brakes so hard. You know, it's hot as hell out there, and the racetrack didn't hold him up. He slipped up front and this time stumbled a little bit, so they just tried to slide to the outside and get a nice position.
It looked like he was fighting you a little bit early in the race.
Yeah, he was keen, but I mean, I got him out early, and we just cantered along down the backside. There was a couple times where he thought it was time to go and jumped into the bridle. But by the time long before we went into the last turn, I had no horse.
Was he trying to get out?
No.
He was not trying to get out. Did you feel anything at all with his left front?
No.
Does he feel lame at all?
No. No, I could not be fifth. This horse is the best horse I've ever ridden, and something's wrong, so I took care of him.
And your best guess, all of your experience, all your years of riding, what went wrong today?
I have no idea.
Thanks, Ken.
Very simple.